welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Vest. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team could really use a turnaround from Stephen Vogt. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, lifetime numbers with James Shields, has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
One and 2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Marcus Semien. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there, close, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here, going to make it 2 in a row as they
split right now, but looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Melky Cabrera. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A called strike over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. High changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right, and this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Throwing to second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Grounder down the line at third. Kloof has it. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Brett Lowry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Canna near the first base bag. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Chris Davis now. His batting average on the year down at the .240 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first. And that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Mark.
Digging in, Mark Canna. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the stretch. 1 and 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Rajay Davis now, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The A's lead this one 1-0. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Giovanni Soto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. De Aza is there, 1 away.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
So here is Avisail Garcia to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Sanchez.
Standing in, Carlos Sanchez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he takes. The 1-0 delivery. This is but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that one stayed up a little high.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, he left that pitch up, but it results in a weak little pop up to the left side. Plouffe has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trevor Plouffe. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Ready for another chance? Alejandro De Aza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strike. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melky Cabrera. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another 0-2 home. On the ground to the right side. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And the pitch. Hot shot to third. There's Plouffe. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Ryan Healy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting.
So now it's Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brett Lawrie.
Settling in now, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in, Giovanni Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Avisail Garcia would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one skied out toward right. Diaz is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Leading
He's
off
in
will
to
be
get
Athletic
things going here in inning
center
number
fielder,
5.
Rajay Davis.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Right to Frazier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Third baseman number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
So digging in now, Trevor Plouffe, a base hit in his first trip. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out, nobody on. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Stephen Vogt would be next. A strike, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. After the walk, a quick check on first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. De Aza runs. Pitch misses low. Down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're up 2-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a knee-high fastball. One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single hard hit. That's the second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Diaz under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 44, Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Carson Fulmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Carson Palmer.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Stephen Vogt.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hit on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Standing in now, Brett Laurie, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he catches in with a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
So that's a big hit right there. After the double play, you thought at first you were going to have a big inning, and now you feel like you're not going to get anything out of this. He comes up with a big clutch 2-out hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Dull takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
66, Ryan Dull.
Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2 out with the man at first. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the White Sox 1. Back here on the south side of Chicago, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. swing. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Joey Wendell will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch, and Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A man at third with 1 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajai Davis.
Ready once again, Rajai Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Working to keep them in the game here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Digging in and looking for more, Avisail Garcia. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Avisail Garcia.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Sanchez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Striding into the box, Tim Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Wendell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Daniel Colum will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
35, Daniel Colum.
Melky Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit. Jose Abreu would be next. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Brad Boxberger has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Standing in, Alejandro De Aza. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Stephen Vogt is on deck. Bases are empty. One man out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Stephen Vogt. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Marcus Semien, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Rosales heads for the plate, and he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Josh Begley is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 19, Josh Begley.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Wendell on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Brett Lawrie. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis on the run, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit to third. Oh, look at Frazier. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Liam Hendricks comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Liam Hendricks.
Striding in once again, Giovanni Soto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A high fastball is in there. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And that misses for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the right. Wendell comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Anthony Swarzak takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Anthony Swarzak.
So now it's Mark Canha. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mark Canha.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down to base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Well, no surprise, another single will lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Throw won't get him.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Sanchez is there, 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 0-1, and that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now to the plate, Josh Phegley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Garcia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Madsen comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ryan Madsen.
So there's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here it comes. Little dribbler back at him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to balance, spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the 3rd strike.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Down in order go the White Sox, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Zach Putnam takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 57, Zach Putnam.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit at third. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on a leadoff single.
Bottom of the 11th inning and a leadoff base hit. Man, this sets him up pretty. We might be treated to a walk-off here, Matty.
Frazier.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths. Here's Todd Frazier now. And that misses ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
No outs, and that's a big base hit right there because it moves the winning run into scoring position. They got a chance to finish this thing out the rest of the way. No outs, and they got a nice rally going.
Standing in now, Brett Lawrie. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1. Back to first, and that gets Lowry as well. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready once again, Giovanni Soto. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Omar Narvaez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 38, Omar Narvaez.
So now it's Mark Canha. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
The Athletics, first baseman, Mark Canha.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Out of play. Now another 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Ready with the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Alejandro De Aza waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, right fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Digging in, Alejandro De Aza. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Now the 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 2-1. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Begley.
In now, Josh Begley. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Men on third with 2 down. And this is in the dirt, but Soto's able to knock it down. From the belt, kicks and deals towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the A's 3 and the White Sox 2. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One and one. Here it is. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Carlos Sanchez. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner towards first. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Kendall Graveman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. This ball's in the air now out to right field. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chicago come out on top for their 30th victory. Zach Putnam claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.